So give us an overview of what your book is about.
Well, the book is really a very easy book to read. It's about my journey with God to start with, but also what God has done in my life as a person who has been away from church, away from her faith. And by the way, I belong to the Greek Orthodox Church. So I've never been a spiritual person. And then in 1985, the Lord approached me in a very special way by sending me first my guardian angel, to call me, show me my soul with God's eyes. I saw myself with God's eyes, and when I did, I was really horrified about the state of my soul that was in. That was really a purification of an immaterial fire, extirpating all what offended God within me. Because God had intentions to start approaching me and speaking to me, and I can say how He did it in that book, that He is approachable, our God is approachable, He is reachable, He is not a complicated God. Because when these experiences of God that I had was not so that I keep them for myself, it was just so that I share them with all the people in the world, because He said, the messages that I'm going to give you will be all for the world as well, for your growth, spiritual growth, but also for the whole world. Even to non-Christians, these messages have arrived in their hands, and they appreciated it because it's a call of love, reconciliation, peace, and unity.
Well,
so this is why I wrote the book, to explain the way God is, because I've had these experiences with the Father and Jesus Christ, and also Our Lady, the Virgin Mary. I have had these experiences, but it's also to make people approach God and know what God wants of us today in these times, which are the end of times, not the end of the world, but end of some times, which are called end of times. And so they will reach God in that way. I have had visions of hell, visions of heaven, visions of purgatory, although the Orthodox do not call purgatory as purgatory, but we call it Hades.
Hades or Hades?
Hades, yeah.
Okay.
That's in the scriptures as well.
Mm-hmm.
But, all these experiences I want to share with the people, but my intention is to open the spiritual eye to see that this is not it, the material world that we're living in. It's not just that, what we have around us, but there is another world, a spiritual world, which is not a myth, because when God speaks, He also gives the visions of hell to show me that hell exists, because today people do not believe in hell anymore, do not believe in Satan. They believe that Satan is a myth. They believe that all this is a myth and that it's only here that we have to live. And I'm talking mostly about the world in the West, which is the Europeans.
Mm-hmm.
They have totally fallen away from God, and a lot of nations have fallen away. They do not believe in God. Whereas when I'm now here in the United States, I see that people, you can talk about God in public without being ridiculed,
mm-hmm.
but it's not the same everywhere. So this book will help them realize and open the spiritual eye.